Hey everyone, it's Luke here from LT Gaming and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm taking a look at the top 6 forgotten space simulation games to play in 2024. And yes, this is a direct sequel to the last space simulation video that I made, which opened so many doors to many developers of the games and also proved super popular on the channel. So this time I wanted to take a bit of a deeper dive. It's absolutely wonderful to be covering these types of games on the channel because many space simulations would rank in my all-time favourite games list. So join me here at LT Gaming as we journey through the cosmos and rediscover some hidden gems in the world of space simulation gaming. In this video, we're counting down the top 6 forgotten space sims that deserve a second look in 2024. As always, I put this list together, I move things around and it's in no particular order, and also I'm open to other suggestions. I did make a couple of cuts for this one and I may include them in a future follow-up. I decided to make a very focused list today with some really high quality content on it, and these gems are waiting to be unearthed once again. They offer unique gameplay experiences that are sure to captivate both veteran spacefarers and newcomers alike. But I guess the key takeaway is don't treat this as a definitive list, it's just a bunch of suggestions to really fire up your wish list. Whether you're exploring uncharted galaxies, engaging in intense dogfights, or building your own interstellar empire, these forgotten space sims have something for everyone. So dust off your joystick, fire up your engines, and get ready to blast off into a universe of nostalgia and excitement. If you're anything like me, you're always looking for your next old or new game to play. I mean, my Steam wishlist is an absolute joke. But anyway, don't miss out on the chance to revisit these forgotten space simulations and discover the thrill of space exploration all over again. A quick intermission while I ask you to like the video, leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell for notifications so you're always up to date on the things that we deliver here at LT Gaming. Both me and Tom really appreciate it. Come and join the channel, we're growing really quickly and we appreciate all of your support. Now with all that stuff out of the way, let's jump into another incredible space simulation list. Space Engine. Experience the groundbreaking marvel of this photorealistic interactive 3D planetarium, revolutionizing our understanding of the cosmos. This innovative platform meticulously models the entire universe, offering an unparalleled journey through space and time. And while this isn't strictly just a game, you can flight sim through the universe in various spacecraft. It's absolutely incredible and one of the best space simulation experiences I've ever had. Utilizing cutting-edge procedural generation technology, it brings to life uncharted areas of the cosmos, allowing exploration of the unknown with breathtaking realism. With this title, you must prepare to be immersed in a universe of endless discovery, where every star, planet and celestial body is meticulously recreated to scientific accuracy. Whether you're a gamer or astronomer, this interactive 3D planetarium offers an unparalleled opportunity to explore the wonders of the universe like never before. Space Engine has a one-to-one scale-based universe, featuring billions upon billions of galaxies, nebula, stars and planets, all shown at their full real-world scale. If you want to stay local, you can explore Earth and our neighbouring worlds in the solar system, or go and orbit a black hole in a galaxy billions of light years away. In flight simulator mode, your spacecraft will be subject to Newtonian physics and is yours to fly anywhere in the universe. I spent hours the other day just messing around with my spacecraft and its orbit around the Earth. You can become completely lost and immersed in this game. And although there is a strong community that surrounds the game, it would be great to bring in new players to experience the majesty of Space Engine. Void Destroyer 2. Begin your odyssey with nothing but a humble vessel, barely fit for the rigours of space combat. It's a modest start, but from these humble beginnings you'll forge an empire unlike any other. Welcome to an expansive open-world space sandbox, a universe inspired by the classics, but expanded beyond imagination. In the vast game of Void Destroyer 2, the possibilities are limitless. From the cockpit of your basic ship, you'll chart your own course through the stars, shaping your destiny with every decision. Will you trade goods and amass wealth, or engage in daring missions and carve out a reputation as a legendary spacefarer? The choice is yours. But be warned, in Void Destroyer 2, the galaxy is unforgiving, and dangers lurk in every corner of the cosmos. Pirates, rival factions, and cosmic phenomena will test your mettle at every turn. This game emphasises combat, tactics and strategy, with battles ranging from one-on-one to fleet versus fleet. With a simple yet manageable economy, it offers loads of freedom to the player on how to play and who to play as. The game released back in 2020, and if you're quick, it's currently 70% off for €2.45. Even if you missed that, it's available for around the €8 mark. It's listed as playable for the Steam Deck and also is rated very positive in the reviews on Steam. Over the years, the player base has dwindled, but if you're looking for a space simulation title and you haven't heard of this, it's certainly worth a look. Between the Stars. This game, in fact, was one of the first early access reviews that I did on the channel that kind of blew up, and to this day I think it sits at around 6,000 views, which for us at the time was absolutely huge. I covered it in a number of videos and I really enjoyed it, describing it as Star Trekking across the universe. However, shortly after my last early access look at the game, it kind of fell off the rails a little bit and the developer was moved temporarily to another game. It suffered a tide of negativity and it fell down the rankings, but now the developer came back and actually kept their promise to finish the game, and the reviews are back where they should be. In this game, you will commandeer the helm of an interstellar cruiser and set forth on a perilous journey across the galaxy to safeguard the Republic from imminent threats. Throughout your epic voyage, you'll be tasked with making critical decisions that will shape the fate of entire star systems. As the captain of your vessel, you'll have the opportunity to enhance the firepower of your ship, outfitting it with advanced weaponry and state-of-the-art technology to confront the myriad of adversaries that stand in your path. There are many challenges and twists in this game, and it is very text-heavy, so if you don't like reading story, it may not be for you. But overall, I found the diverse range of missions and challenges that hit me were really cool and fun to deal with. Not only can you do all this, but you can craft, salvage and investigate new weaponry in order to augment your offensive capabilities. There's also a standard difficulty mode or the ability to play permadeath or a challenge. If you're looking for a space action game with an RPG growth and real-time combat that places you at the helm of an interstellar cruiser, then Between the Stars could be for you. The developer clearly had to take a difficult path for commercial reasons, but did come back and finish the game, and that should be praised. The graphics are bombastic and beautiful, and it has a really great universe surrounding it. If you're looking for that modern space simulation gem with some great visuals, then you should blast off with Between the Stars. I would also note that it is playable on the Steam Deck. Evochron Legacy SE. This game is an advanced freeform, open-world spaceflight simulation focused on combat, trade, exploration, and survival gameplay with pilot-controlled spacecraft management. You can engage in ongoing large-scale battles between human factions as a civilian mercenary or confront an alien threat at designated war zones for intense battles and access to powerful military hardware. Evochron is a tightly focused technical space sim with options and gameplay specifically geared toward that objective. The game focuses on what flying and managing a spacecraft through a sparsely populated system in a large region of the galaxy might actually feel like in the future. The focus of this game is on elements of piloting a spacecraft and the complexities, challenges and rewards that go along with it while exploring and utilising a vast seamless style universe. This is a sandbox game in almost every facet of the gameplay. One thing to note with this title is it's definitely on the more hardcore range of the spectrum. You can spend quite a long time just playing through the tutorials before you're even ready to play, but if you do get through all that, there is a wonderful game that lies waiting for you. This version of the game was released all the way back in 2016 and the player base has fallen away somewhat. However, if you're burnt out on Elite or X4 or any of the other games, then Evochron Legacy could be a great one to go back and revisit, especially if you want a more technical experience. Avorion. This game is a procedural co-op space sandbox where players can build their own spaceships out of dynamically scalable blocks. You can fight epic space battles, explore, mine, trade, wage wars, and build your own empire to save your galaxy from being torn apart by an unknown enemy. The game was released in 2020 by Boxelware, and I have to say during my time with it, it's absolutely great and very ambitious. You start out in this game as a nobody at the edge of the sector, and work your way to the centre of the galaxy where it gets more and more dangerous, but also equally as rewarding. You can equip your ship with chain guns, lasers, and other weaponry to take on your enemies and enjoy the sight of completely destructible vessels breaking at the exact points where you hit them. You can defend your allies from pirates, hunt down enemies for coin, or even participate in wars between entire factions. In Avorion, you can explore the galaxy at your own pace, with the ability to find valuable goods in old shipwrecks, undiscovered asteroid fields rich in resources, gigantic asteroids which you can claim for yourself, or clues about what happened during the event a few centuries back. There are also no limits to the size or complexity of the ship that you can design and build, beside the resources that you collect. And if you just want to go wild, there is a creative mode so you can design to your heart's content. Avorion is a true sandbox space simulation game, and although the player base isn't that small, there were 500 concurrent players on when I checked, it could definitely be bigger for the quality of the title. Once again, this one is playable on Steam Deck and you've no reason not to go and check it out today. House of the Dying Sun. Now, I'm not sure if this game is having some sort of resurgence, but I've seen it in a number of big YouTubers' videos lately. But if that is the case, then it definitely deserves that resurgence. It's an absolutely brilliant space game. Enter the cockpit of the galaxy's most formidable starfighter in House of the Dying Sun, a tactical space shooter that thrusts you into the heart of interstellar conflict. As the pilot of this fearsome vessel, your mission is clear: hunt down the enemies of the Empire and unleash devastation upon their worlds. In the vast expanse of space, you'll engage in intense dogfights against rival factions, utilising advanced weaponry and tactics to outmaneuver your adversaries. The game has a very classic space combat feel to it, where you fly from the cockpit of your Executor Mark II, with gameplay heavily influenced by the Titans of yesteryear. But not only this, you can take command of your own fleet within this game, and it also supports a brilliant VR mode. In fact, it's my favourite virtual reality game of all time. Now, there are only 14 campaign scenarios, but they are replayable from a number of different angles and challenges. The game is also extremely unforgiving and it has quite a difficulty curve, but I really enjoyed the challenge in this one. The graphics are absolutely perfect for the vibe of the game, and overall it's just such a brilliant title that wasn't that well known about at the time when it came out in 2016, and even to this day it deserves much higher accolades than it gets. I honestly have to say that this gets close to being one of the best combat-focused space simulation games of all time. It's so good. As I said, playing this in VR is the ultimate immersive experience. Shoot by your enemy, drift, come back around, and then utterly destroy them. It is sublime. And I'm not even that big a fan of virtual reality gaming. However, if you want to play this on a flat screen, you absolutely can, and it's fully verified for the Steam Deck, where it's really cool to play it. Look, I don't know what else to say. If you are a space simulation fan, go and buy this game and just enjoy it. We really should support projects like this, and one day, perhaps we may even get a sequel. So there we go, LT gamers. We've reached the end of another list, and I've absolutely loved covering the games that were on this one. Make sure to comment the other games that you would have included on this list. I actually cut a few out, but I may include them in a future iteration. In this list, I wanted to focus on games that could still hold ground in 2024, so the graphics definitely played a part in some of the choices that I made. Anyway, I've been Luke from LT Gaming. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and as always, I'll catch you on the next one.